What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Letitia. First of all, let me just say a big thank you guys for all the love and support that you guys showed on my patio makeover video. That video is doing so well and I appreciate it so much. All the love and support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to all my new subscribers, thank you guys for subscribing. And my OGs, thank you guys for holding it down with me. So today's video is going to be another kitchen video. I know you guys, if you're my OGs and you watched the last kitchen video, I just did that not so long ago, a few months back, but I was just not loving all the brown in the kitchen. I don't like white kitchens to start off with, but then it had too many brown tones. The backsplash was this kind of brown brick color, and then you have the brown from the wooden tones of the decor and the brown of the cupboards, because some of the doors had this wooden kind of look to it, and it was just not it for me. It was missing something, and I was just sick and tired of walking into that kitchen and not being happy with it. So I decided to paint the kitchen black. I know, a black kitchen. But before I even painted it black, the first thing I did was I went on YouTube and I started looking for small black kitchens, tiny black kitchen makeovers. And I saw one. I will put a picture of it here. I saw one that I fell in love with. And the reason why I fell so in love with it is because I had a similar backsplash. And because I already had that backsplash and I already had black paint, I thought to myself, this would be awesome because I would be saving. I thought it would be awesome because I would be saving. Little that I know, I would be shocked not shortly after starting my makeover. But before we even get into that, let me just show you guys the kitchen and what I'm not so in love with and the changes that I want to make to this kitchen so I'd actually fall back in love with my kitchen. So from the living room slash dining room, the first view of the kitchen is from this bar window, and then you come through the door. There's not much space in the kitchen, but it is functional until I get my dream kitchen. So this is what I'm telling you guys about it. The wooden feature on it, I'm actually okay with that. I actually like that. And then I decided if I didn't like it, I can just paint it anyway. And here is the backsplash. I liked it when I first applied it because it was so bright, and then because I did not line it up or match the pattern well, it went dark really fast. And then you can see that the cupboards are white, the decor is white, and some of it is brown. And then of course my little fridge, we're not going to be changing that no time soon, so I'm just going to have to live with that. But this is how the kitchen is looking. And then of course we have this area over here, another set of cupboards, because we don't have enough storage or tabletop in the kitchen. So this is what I'm working with, and I just had to make this, look pleasantly pleasing on the eyes as well as functional. So that's why I decided to go ahead and change the color. At least, hopefully it wouldn't look too small by painting it black. So of course, the first thing I did was grab everything off the countertops. I took everything out of the kitchen so it wouldn't be in my way. I moved my bar cart or bar rack. I took everything down so I can just get started with this project. I went ahead and I just started peeling that contact paper off because I was just over it. No thinking, no nothing, just getting rid of it. This is the contact paper that I'm going to be using. It's the contact paper that I used in a previous project inside my entryway, and the name of it is Avellino Beton. I can't pronounce it correctly, but I will leave it on the screen for you guys. And I just love the way this paper looks. It looks like almost a charcoal stone or a black marble design, but I'm going to be using a scissors and of course a razor and a ruler just to make sure everything is lined up very, very well. So guys, do not be like me and jump ahead of your project. Make sure you do plan your project out. I was just excited. So this is all the paper I had left, and to my surprise, I could not go any further than this one piece that I'm applying. Right after the first application, guys, the first application, and I was overexcited. I blame it on me because I just went there and I just started applying the paper without even finding out if I had enough to actually complete the backsplash. I just ripped off everything and said, I'm going to make this kitchen look nice. I didn't check anything. After the first application, I was just shocked when I opened the rest of it and it was finished. But later on that day, we went to Toom's because that's where we originally bought it from. And I said, you know what, Toom's should have more. Let's just go ahead and buy it from there because I really did not want that brick look again. Even though I had enough of the brick paper to reapply it, I just did not want that. So I was just being persistent, okay? I had to change this kitchen. I had to. So we went to Toom's and came to find out that there was only one more of this exact color at Toom's, and they was not restocking on this anytime soon. So I said to my husband, you know what, maybe one will be enough. Let's just get it, go home, and I'll just, try to finish the wall off with that. Guys, after getting halfway through, the paper was done again. And I could scream because I really literally had no clue where I would get this paper again. So I just opened up the package, read it, and I saw that it was from DC Fix and it was made in Germany. So I decided to go on DC Fix, find this paper. They had it. It was for about the same price as in Toom's, only a few cents difference. And I said, you know what, let's just go ahead and buy it. And I just need one more. We went to check out and the price of the shipping was almost the price of the contact paper, and I literally only needed one more. And to me it made no sense, and it made no sense to my husband because if it was made in Germany, the shipping should be a lot less, or it should have been free in our minds. So what we did was we went on Amazon instead, and we found a DC Fix store on Amazon, and the cost of the contact paper was about €2 less. Okay, and the shipping was free. So if you guys want to check out the link, I will definitely leave it down in the description box for you guys. So if you're interested in a similar contact paper, you can definitely check the Amazon store. The only thing that I found to be somewhat of a disadvantage was that the paper didn't come as wide as the first one. It came a lot shorter, but it was in the same 2 meters. And I said, you know what? I don't need much to complete it, so let's just go ahead. We bought it, and you know what? I finished off. I still had a little bit of paper left, and that is literally all I wanted. I just wanted to finish this backsplash because I did not want to see that brick backsplash again. So we went ahead and finished that off, and it came right in time because after painting the kitchen, it came like 2 days later. Everything was dry, and all I had to do was go ahead and finish off the backsplash. As you guys can see, this is where the backsplash got me after buying that one roll from Tooms. So I just went ahead and started taking off my cupboard doors. I cheated a little bit because I did not take the hinges off the cupboard. I only took the doors down because I really did not want the headache of trying to put these doors back up. It is not my favorite thing to do and is not my husband's favorite thing to do. And because I wanted to complete this project by myself, I decided to tackle it alone and leave it on so that I won't have the headache of trying to put it back in, because you guys know reapplying those doors can be a headache. So I'm just cleaning down everything, making sure that everything is grease free, and then I'm going to do a little light sanding, of course, and tape off all my edges because I don't want to paint up the white wall. I'm not changing that. I'm not putting everything in the kitchen black. I just want, the backsplash and the cupboards black. The wall can stay white. So I just went in with my first coat, and I always go in with a very light coat of paint, and then I sanded it down a second time and applied my other coats of paint. So for the doors, I did the exact same thing that I did for the cupboard. I washed it down and made sure I took off any grease that may have been on it, because, it's the kitchen, you're cooking. Grease is about to get on some stuff, it will happen. So I just made sure that I cleaned everything down, and then I went in and I sanded it lightly just to rough up that shiny material that's on the doors, because it's not real wood. And I really want to make sure that my paint application stuck. So I sanded it down, cleaned it off, and applied my first coat of paint. Then I sanded it down a second time, cleaned it off, and applied my second. Wait till it dried about 4 hours later, even though this paint dries really, really quickly, guys, because I think I've told you guys about this before. This is the same black paint that I used on every other project that I did with black paint, okay? So after that, I just painted a third time. I waited 4 hours, then painted a third time, and then I waited an entire day before actually putting the cupboard doors back up. And I'm so glad that I did not take off the hinges from the cupboard, because, girl, I don't know about y'all, but I hate, and my husband hates, applying doors to cupboards. Okay, they are so stressful. If you guys have a trick or technique to it, y'all need to let me know down below, because they are stressful to apply. So I'm definitely glad that I only took the door off and I didn't took the hinges off of the cupboard. So that was definitely a good advantage. It was lazy, but it was a good advantage for me. Now that the kitchen has been made over, let me just go ahead and show you guys, just remind you guys of what this kitchen used to look like. And this is my new and improved black kitchen. Guys, I love the way this kitchen looks now. The only thing I want to change is the handles, because the silver does look good against the black, and I did plan on leaving it silver because the hood over the stove is silver, but I do not know. I think I want to paint it gold, but I'm not too sure. My husband says to paint the ones on the wood black and leave the ones on the black silver, but I don't want no two color handles. So let me know what you guys think down below. Should I leave it silver? Should I just spray it black, or should I spray it gold? Because I'm not going to buy new handles. I'm just going to spray it So let me know down below what you guys think. I'm definitely not doing the multicolored handles. I mean, just look at how crisp and nice the kitchen looks. And I do like the way the wood plays against the black. Before, the white was just too blah, but with the black, it just looks so much richer. Even though it's not real wood, it looks so much richer. It looks so much nicer, and I'm just loving it so much more. I'm excited to go in there. Now, I can see a little bit of the print of the backsplash where the squares are, but that's okay. This is just temporary and for me to find out exactly what I want in a kitchen. So which one do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer the kitchen before I actually painted it black with the white and all the brown tones? Or do you guys prefer the moody kitchen with all of the black and the stone contact paper and all of that moodiness? Which one do you guys prefer? A or B? I'm definitely loving B more than I did A. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead, share with somebody, like this video, comment down below, and let's chat. And if you have not subscribed this yet, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in my next one. Now make sure to look out because we're definitely going to have a decorate my kitchen as well as a clean with me coming up very, very shortly. I also want to do an kitchen organization video, but y'all, I gotta shop around for some stuff first because these things are not cheap. And your girl is trying to make my house look very nice on a very small budget. So until next time, as always, guys, peace and love.